BMW versus Mercedes. No matter in what decade, in the 80s, in the 90s, in the early 2000s, the 2010s, 2020s, there's always one question: Mercedes or BMW? Both are German luxury brands that are famous for their fast sedans and coupes, and even hatchbacks, and SUVs. And today I want to try which brand is actually better in Forza Horizon 5. We will test everything: old cars, new cars, acceleration, circuit race, drifting, really everything. I tried to make it as fair as possible by using cars in the same class and from the same decade. Cause a BMW M3 from 1991 against a Mercedes AMG 1 would be unfair, obviously. And all of the cars won't be tuned, cause if they would be tuned, it's like which car got the better tune, and not which car is actually better. And now let's start with the first challenge, which is a drag race. On the side of BMW we have the 2011 BMW M5 with 560 horsepower, rear-wheel drive and a weight of 1,900 kilograms. On Mercedes side we have the Mercedes AMG E63 with 585 horsepower, all-wheel drive and nearly 2 tons of weight. That's still lighter than your mother. Now from the facts, it looks bad for the BMW. Rear-wheel drive, less horsepower, just a little bit lighter. That's the time of the BMW. But now the question is the Mercedes faster? Yes, it is. That means it is the first point for the brand from Stuttgart. And the next challenge does not look good for BMW either, cause it is off-roading. And no, not a dirt or cross-country event, I mean real off-roading. The challenge is to drive from this point to the highest point of the map. And Mercedes has its legendary G-Class. In this case it's the G65 AMG with over 600 horsepower and 1000 Newton meters of torque. A real off-road legend. For the G-Class it shouldn't be a problem to climb up there. And yes, it was pretty easy. BMW, on the other side, has no real off-road cars. Of course they have SUVs, but not with real off-road heritage. Their best chance is the BMW X5M. With 555 horsepower, it is still pretty fast. It would destroy the G-Class on the street, but not in off-road. And I thought it would be just slower than the G-Class, but it couldn't even climb up there, and I tried it like 5 times. It is impossible. So that means another point for Mercedes. It is not looking good for the Bavarian brand, but the next challenge should be better for them. Do you know the spinning mode of the electric G-Class? I don't know what's special about this. I mean, the G65 can do that as well. But maybe the tires don't like it that much. And then I yeeted a Mercedes SLS AMG from the mountain. I don't know why. But the third challenge should be better for BMW. It is drifting. If there is one thing that BMWs definitely can do, then it is drifting. So I took the 2014 BMW M4. This car should slide pretty well. With 440 horsepower and a weight of just 1,500 kilogram. Okay, just 1,500 kilogram is... but the BMW M2 weighs the same. So yes, it is pretty light. And for Mercedes, we have the Mercedes AMG C63S with 510 horsepower and a weight of 1,800 kilograms. What does matter more, the power or the weight? And at first it is looking good for the BMW. It is drifting pretty well. Sometimes I wish it had more power, but it is okay, it is okay. And with that score, yep, it's okay. And now the Mercedes. And at first I thought, wait, what? The Mercedes was drifting way better than the BMW. I think these extra 60 horsepower, 70 horsepower, sorry, I'm still bad at math, matter more than I thought. And with the 1,800 kilograms of weight, the car just slides better because it has less grip because of more weight and more power at the same time. And so Mercedes won the third challenge. And I tried it like 3 times more with the BMW, and I wasn't able to beat the score of the Mercedes. Okay, but the next challenge should be better for BMW. The legendary BMW M3 from 1991 against the Mercedes-Benz E190 Evo 2. That should be a fair battle. They have a similar performance class, they have similar power, and similar weight. The Mercedes is a bit heavier, but also a bit more powerful. And both of these cars look absolutely great. So I started the first lap with the M3, and it was driving pretty well. It didn't slide as much as I thought. And with that time, I think, yeah, for that old car, it is pretty good. And now the Mercedes Evo. And it was crazy. I thought the BMW would be the one that slides, but the Mercedes Evo slided more than the BMW. But I could already see, before I even finished the second lap, the Mercedes is faster than the BMW. I was really surprised. But Mercedes is absolutely cooking BMW. Absolutely cooking. And now we have a race, point A to point B. The two cars are the BMW M5 from 2018 and the Mercedes AMG GT 4-door. The Mercedes has way more power than the BMW by like 30 horsepower, but the BMW is way lighter. Let's see. So that was the time of the Mercedes. And guess which idiot started a normal race instead of a time race? Yes, me. Okay, now I kind of lost the focus. But since this is no American car challenge, it's no problem. So the BMW M5 destroyed the AMG GT. Okay, maybe not really destroyed. That are just 2 seconds. But finally, BMW got a point. It would be embarrassing to lose this challenge without even getting a point. Maybe BMW can make a comeback. Now it is time for a top speed run. And since it would be just unfair for BMW if Mercedes takes the AMG 1, legit the fastest German car ever, it wouldn't be interesting. And I want an interesting video. So I took the fastest BMW in the game. The M5 CS. I don't know if it's the fastest BMW in the game, but it has the highest performance class. And Mercedes is taking the Mercedes AMG SLS. Let's see which car is faster on the highway. I know these cars aren't a good duo, but every Mercedes sedan would be just A-class, and the AMG GTR is, because of its aerodynamic, probably slower than the SLS. And I drifted way too long with this Mercedes SLS. But this car is just drifting perfectly. .346 kilometers per hour was the fastest I could go in the Mercedes SLS AMG, now the BMW M5 CS. Okay, all-wheel drive sucks when it comes down to drifting. And BMW lost again by 3 kilometers per hour. That with the comeback did work really good. But the M5 CS looks fucking good. And now we will make another circuit race with the Mercedes SLK 55 AMG and the BMW Z4 M40i. The SLK isn't a big car, but it drives like a boat. It has absolutely no grip at the rear axle, and in every corner it just wants to slide. It is fun to drive, but it's not good for a circuit race. That was my fastest lap with the SLK, and that's the time we got. Let's see if the Z4 can beat that. I can't say it often enough, this AMG sound is so good. And now let's see what the Z4 can do. Did you know that the Z4 doesn't get produced anymore? Sad. The Z4 wasn't as slidey as the SLK, but the inline 6-cylinder doesn't sound as good as the Mercedes V8. And since this car is a BMW, after crossing the finish line, I just needed to drift. The BMW got a faster time than the SLK, and so BMW got a second point. And now we will listen to the best sounding cars of these two brands. For BMW, we have the BMW M5, you know, that one with the V10. And for Mercedes, we have the Mercedes C63 AMG Black Series with the 6.2 liter V8. And now let's hear which one is better. Now the AMG. I personally would give both brands a point, cause both engines sound absolutely great. The V10 is high, it revs fast, the V8 is deep and sounds just like AMGs should sound. Which one was better for you? Write it in the comments. Now we have one last challenge, the design. I picked two really aggressive track tools from both brands, and they just look absolutely amazing. First, we have the BMW M4 GTS. And here we have the Mercedes AMG GTR Black Series. So, that was all. Both cars look extremely good, but I would give the point to the BMW, cause I like the design of the BMW more. But with the design, yeah, it's a bit unfair, this challenge, cause that are my personal preferences, so this point does not count. But overall, Mercedes has won this competition. what a surprise. And yeah, and if anyone has a problem with my testing methods, then I will ignore that. Goodbye.